once you're done with the hike and the trek in Kilimanjaro, you can either fly or take the bus plus the ferry. We opted to take the bus, and which thing took about maybe 7 8 hours, I believe. So you get to Dar es Salaam, and we spend the night. I didn't go to Zanzibar directly. I actually heard about this other island that's further south called Mafia Island. I had to figure out the transport. I might share more details on a separate recording about how to get from Dar es Salaam to Mafia Island. So basically, I went there, spent about a week or 10 days, smaller island, really awesome experience. I got to swim with the whale sharks when I was there. Got the chance to meet some local fishermen and go fishing with them at sunrise. Made some friends there, spent the night in their house. It was just really welcoming, wonderful experience in Mafia Island, which is not very touristy. And so that was the interesting thing about it for me. And so I had the chance to go spend time there and then made my way to Zanzibar. So when you're in Dar es Salaam, there is a ferry from the port. It takes about an hour or two. You get to the main town called Stone Town. You can also fly directly to Zanzibar. When you're there, you can spend some time exploring the little town, but most people decide to go towards the beach. There are two areas that most people go to, either in the southeast side, the area around Paji, or the north corner, and there is a little area called Nangui. The place has really nice beaches. There are all kinds of water sports you can do. Most people just chill, relax, spend time on the beach is kind of the main activity. The price over there is probably around for $20 to $30 per night USD. You can get a nice private room. You can find cheaper accommodations in hostel settings, probably like in the $10 to $20 price range. But yeah, it was really nice. Definitely a lot more touristic, but yeah, a nice place to check out.
Cool. So how does it work? Because obviously it's very popular for some, resorts, but what's the setup on the island? Are there a lot of just random accommodation which you can book, or it's more like resorts, all inclusive setup, or you can find anything in any price range?
Yeah, you can find both options. There is definitely some higher end places you can go to. I haven't even looked at resorts, but if you look both on Airbnb on Booking, you can find many little bed and breakfast places, some um, little boutique hotels for that price point that I mentioned, like in that $20 to $30 price point. Plenty of options to choose from. We even when we were in the north part of the island, we had booked a place initially, spent a couple of nights. We decided to extend our time there, and we just went to one of the waterfront hotels, smaller hotel, and talked to the owner directly, and he gave us a discounted rate and got some waterfront rooms. So definitely a range of options depending on your budget and what kind of amenities you want to optimize for.
Cool. So what to do in Zanzibar? Is it diving or like water stuff?
I would say a lot of water activities. I haven't gone diving, but I believe that is one of the options. Kite surfing is fairly popular on the southeast side. Have you kite surfed before?
No, actually never.
So that's one thing we should plan for next time you're towards Europe. I'll have you come down to Morocco and we can fly to the south of Morocco and go kite surfing together. The Here's what we did. We were by the beach. As you know, we're spending some time on our laptop doing some work, during the day. There was a couple of places that have nice pools. There was actually a resort that we spent a lot of time in. We weren't guests there, but they had really good food. And at the time when we were there, the World Cup in Qatar was on, and Morocco was doing really well. So I was watching the games, and that specific place had good food, and they also had a big screen TV. And so we'll go and watch the games there. It was during the day, and they had a really nice little pool right in front of the ocean. So we became regulars, and the staff just adopted us. So we literally just kind of hang out, and we're treated like guests at the resort. We got our own little chairs on the beach in front of the ocean, access to the pool, to the restaurant. We were getting extra nice service, and you can get like a coconut for like $1, like, and you can just get a coconut and hang out there. Like you don't have to spend tons of money. And like we'll have lunch there, and we'll spend our days there. They also had good Wi-Fi, so we'll take our laptop and work from the beach. But a lot of times we'll kind of hang out on the beach. In the afternoon, there were plenty of places to play volleyball, so we'll play volleyball, go for runs on the beach, go swimming. That was like the main kind of routine that we had. Um, yeah, like I don't like. There was one thing that we did when we were in the north. We went on a little boat tour, and we got the chance to swim with dolphins, which was really awesome. Like I've had the chance to interact with dolphins over the years, but this was one of those things when you jump in the water, and I was surrounded by like 40 or 50 dolphins all around, and you can hear the sounds of the dolphins communicating with each other. It was a really cool experience, and I think the whole boat tour was like $10 or 15 USD. And I mentioned the other island that I went to called Mafia Island, and when I was there, I swam with the whale sharks, which I know you can do in other parts of the world, but I think I paid like $25 USD or $30. It was just much cheaper because it wasn't a very touristy place, and the cost of living is so much lower.
In Australia, you pay $400 for such trip.
Yeah,
I mean, AUD.
yeah.
But
So
still 10 times difference, I guess.